Alright, so let's continue. Okay, so I have 3 YouTube channels. One horoscope, Shanique Horoscope. I have a pick a card channel, Shanique Tarot, pick a card. Okay? And I have a collective channel now. So that's what I'm doing. Alright? Okay? Yeah. Alright, so we're continuing. I'll be only doing collective messages. Only collective messages. That's it. Soon I'll start doing private reads again. Because this spiritual thing is crazy. Hey, this world is crazy. I'm telling you, the spiritual thing is crazy. You know, in Jamaica where I had Luna, this hospital, I told them God gonna strike them for treating me bad. When I forget about these people and be moving on and living my life, what happened? Hurricane come at Jamaica, mash up the whole hospital. The whole hospital damage. You see? My ex-husband too, he was being shitty to me. The whole family dead out. Him dead. The youngest dead first. Then the grandfather. It doesn't look like... The death look like the one who hates me the most die first. Because the mother is the one I can remember treated me the best than the other brother. So these two is left. Everybody else dead. Karma is a crazy thing. People don't believe in karma because they don't know karma. They don't understand spiritual laws. And people in high society, they think that you are a normal human being. But they don't know, not because they are in a high society or they are richer than you, don't mean like they should F with you. Because I know my collective, Shanique Collective, we are intelligent people. We have a high IQ. We know more about nature, animals, spiritual laws than we know about the systematic laws. And then again, some of these people, they want to put the rules on you. They want you to live like how they think you should live, when that's not how the thing's supposed to go. You understand? You should be living your life. And these people have been trying to humiliate people today. There's so much fraud, sexual assault going on, humiliation ritual, emotional distress, hacking, stalking, gaslighting, human trafficking, government gang stalking, so many things going on. You understand? Police corrupt, judges corrupt, liar corrupt, your man where you sleep with corrupt, your woman where you sleep with corrupt. Like so much corruption, so much lies, so much manipulation for no reason. And some people feel like, oh, it's all about money. But then at the end of the day, what is money? For real, for real, for real. What is money? See, now in Jamaica, a whole Westmoreland wipe out, natural disaster wipe out everybody house, land, car, every freaking thing mash up, gone. What do these people have? And material thing that them use them whole life to make, material thing. All of it gone in a 1-2 day, everything mash up. You understand? Everything gone. Who feel like them better than somebody else is not better than somebody else. No. You understand? Who feel like just because them have a big house on the corner and them are PNP or them are MP or what the heck, them homeless now. be extorting people, treating people bad, and trying to live off of people and this and that. What's that all about? Because all of that thing where you do can damage and dash away, mash up in no space of time. Humanity is what it's all about. Loving each other, taking care of each other. That's what it is all about in this life. That's what the last test is about. When you are free from thinking all about manipulating people for material things or out of jealousy and bad mind. You get it? That is the last exam. When you realize there is justice, spiritual justice exists. Spiritual justice exists. For example, I was married. Right? When I was 19, I was married to a 37-year-old man. When I was 19. My uncle introduced me to this man when I was 14. Me, Shanique, when I talk to people, I just go to school and go back on my yard. I don't talk to strangers. I don't talk to people. But my uncle, you understand, who should be protecting me, right? Who is my auntie husband's son, introduced me to man. I was 14, coming from school. My auntie said, walk with the head straight, come here. Anyway, my relative, them stress me out. They make all kind of problem. I was the breadwinner at a young age. My relative, them stressed me. One at the time I was, I never wanted to be here anymore on this planet. And later on, my daughter said, this is called grooming. So I was groomed. You understand? So, anyway, being married, everything was fine and cool, no problem. But one day, my ex-husband tell me, say, he bought me from my uncle. He paid my uncle for me. So that is something called arranged marriage or some shit like that. Whereas I have no idea. And my mom, I don't know if she have an idea. And I don't know if my auntie have an idea. But anyway, I'm the outcast in my family. I'm the black sheep. I'm the one who people don't invite anywhere. I'm the one who they stay far away from. I'm the one who, when I go anywhere near them, there's always argument. So I stay to myself, And in this marriage, the whole time, everything is going and all of that. Then this guy have an alcohol problem where my uncle knew about that. He drink a lot and all of that. And after 12 years marriage, I left this guy, with the kids. I left because of DV. This guy wanted to kill me because I found out he was in prison before, and many things. I found out when I started to dig in the papers, I found out that this guy has been to jail and has been doing criminal things and all of that, so I don't know why and whatever. And we went through the divorce in Germany. I did not take any assets or anything. When we went to the court split, what they call that, pension thing. They do that as a natural routine. But when it came to me to get whatever I should get, he said to me, he's anyway gonna give the kids everything, so I don't need to go to court and pay lawyer and this and that again for material thing and blah blah blah, because he wanted to drive a 80,000 euro BMW, and he wanted to have like a $300,000 house to live in and blah blah blah, but he didn't care about me and the kids, where we gonna live or what we have to do. Me, I anyway leave and have my own apartment and this, and started from scratch. Like I started from sleeping on a mattress with a 2-burner stove, making meal for me and the kids here in Germany. Till I took time, you understand, to build myself. I'm just letting you all know. And he started fighting me for our son. And I said, you know what? Okay, go. Go. I'm not going to go to no court with you to fight for no, what you call that? Child rights or Sorgerecht or what the heck. You want to say, I'm not giving the kids or I don't care or whatever, okay, go. You understand? So I bring my son when I know my son is independent. Like I know my son can cook, can clean, can do everything by himself. He doesn't need no father to teach him anything. So I just bring my son there, because these men, they have a way to say, oh, the mother is taking away the child and parental alienation and this and that. So I say, you're not gonna say that I'm doing that, go. My son can come and go anytime he wants. And if I have to pay child support or whatever, I'm gonna pay child support. But I don't want no stress from nobody. You understand what I mean? So I left and go my ways. And look, 7 years after that, direct 7 years, this guy catch cancer and died. He catch cancer, I go to the hospital. This is what I'm telling you people about karma. Karma is a serious issue. The social people call me, people call me, Shanique, say, hey, we need to put your son in a home or some shit like that so that he doesn't have to stop from going to school, because my son is doing a lot of stuff called practicals and stuff like that for school, right? And I asked them what's going on. They tell me the father have cancer. I say, what? Well, I know that the father have cancer because me and the father, we talk all the time on the phone. We always be communicating. So he told me everything before he went to do the operation, but the operation is just getting worse and worse. I packed my stuff. I take my Lloyd and my Luna. I take the bullet train because it's so far. I live on the other side of Germany. They live on the other side. When I go there, I went to the house. Everything was dirty, nasty, and I don't know. My son was cleaning and all of this. He say he have extra work because he's the one been taking care of the father. Anyway, when I look on the table, I saw one paper. The father wanted to sell the property in Jamaica. My son told me one black man came saying he want to sell the property we have in Jamaica. Well, that property belonged to me and him. The half of that property, everything actually. But anyway, I made, in Jamaica, I did already made a, I made a request on this property so they know I have interest. Even we didn't split that property yet. You understand? Anyway, I went to the hospital where he was. When I went there, I did not see him, so I was just there looking out the window. Then I heard him coming in. When I saw him, I was shocked. Hey, believe you me, I got the shock of my life. I'm telling you, I got the shock of my life. This man was looking young and everything when I left this man. You understand? Glowing and everything when I left this man. And this man look old, like him around 85 or something like this. I swear, the man look like him at 85. And when he see me, him start bawling. My bumper clot. I knew that guy can cry, but this guy started crying. And what I do, I have to go there and hug him up. I hug him up, because what should I do? Hey, what should I do? Jesus, peace, pussy clot, bumboras clot. Yeah, I hug him up. And he was crying because I want him to calm down because he have cancer. I don't want him to go dead. Even though me hate him like a dozer pies. Okay, hate is a strong word. But even though the man try kill me 100 bumbleclad time. You understand? The man, him never want me to have nothing. Him talk shit about me. Him this in that. Him gaslight me and all kind of shit. Isolate me, try to if I'm doing school, he tried one thing about me, could never stop me from learning or doing what is ambitious for me. Yeah. You understand? Never. So I said calm down, and he started to tell me that he don't think he's going to get better and all of this and such. So yeah, and then I was there with Luna, so the nurses say I should not be in the area with Luna. I said this is my ex-husband, so I want to know what's going on. You understand? Because these social people call me Yogantamt or child protective care place people call me. So when I so now when I go there, right, he hold my hand. I went somewhere, he bought me a tea, and he bought cake and something else for Luna. So, and then he was telling me that he's trying to fight against the cancer and stuff like that. And he didn't eat 2 weeks. But he eat while I was there because he doesn't feel good, you know. So, and he said, I even was making a video. I'm like, and he was like, oh, I could even show you guys, but I don't know how this shit works on TikTok. You understand? So let me see if I can find it. Well, I think I can add a background. I will show you guys. I know it work on the other one, TikTok. I could show you. You know, AI wallpaper, I don't know, but TikTok have something where you can show a picture or something. But I don't know how that thing work, you know. I know how it go on the other one. Okay, so see background. Okay, let's see background. And then I can click on this. Let me see if, oh no, I could click on that. What the heck is that? Okay. I'm trying, I can put the background. It's about, oh no, okay, so I find some pictures. Okay, so yeah, I have here. So let me show you. Yeah, look, that's him having cancer. Look at this. See? Yeah. that's him. I don't know how it works. That's him. Look at him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Cancer is a wicked thing. You can go looking nice and it just do a lot of things to you. Like all your hair can fall off, your skin can change, and a lot of things can happen to you when you have cancer. That was me in the hospital when he was eating, and I was asking him, what are you eating? And he let me know what he's eating. So anyway, we went downstairs and I didn't even talk about the properties or whatever, because the way I saw him, I wasn't feeling right, you know. Anyway, he said he's going to go home, so I said I'm going to come with you to help clean up and all of that, you know. And he said no, he wants to go home and clean up before I come back. Mind you, this guy, he used to tell me I will die from the chemical that I use to clean places. When I'm the type, I never want to leave the house dirty. I leave my house very clean, everything clean and nice. You understand? And this guy didn't like that. He was always like, you're gonna die with this cleaning issue. You see? So he know that I like clean places. So he literally wanted to make sure the place is clean before I come there, and he's sick. But anyway, I told him I'm not going to make it to be there because I have to go back where I'm coming from so I can bring Lloyd and Luna to school. He told me one co-worker came to him, wanted to buy the house where we have in the Rhineland Falls, where our son is, right? And I said to him, you don't need to, because his mind go and come. He have dementia also. He is not, sometimes he will be speaking straight and sometimes he stops speaking straight. So I don't know if it was his imagination or what, but I have to let him know that can work. And really and truly, there was a man who know about his illness and literally came with paper and pen for this guy to sign out or to sell the properties. For real. And me, I have to go and put a caveat on the properties in Jamaica, and now I have to go to court here in Germany too. Guess what happened? I left, come here. A couple days after, my son called me, he's in hospital again. I called the hospital. The hospital tell me he is in a psychiatric hospital. I call psychiatric hospital, I tell him I'm coming back down there. By the time I should go back down there, because I had a feeling that it's going to pass. By the time I should go back down there, the man died. They call me, tell me, say he's dead. When I call and talk to him, he told me that the people in the hospital, they are like locking him up and they are putting him in somewhere. I say, I'm going to come and pick you up and bring you to where I'm living here in my town, you know. But the people, I don't know what's going on. He didn't even know where he was. So it's crazy. Then the social service people, right, instead of they involve me in what's going on, they try to leave me out of everything. And my son called me and told me he have to go with the grandma to look about the death certificates and all these things. when I write the social worker, I say, hello, I told you people to assist my son until I'm down there, right? I can't just drop my pitney them and go, right? These people, they're gonna write one long letter stating that I'm not interested in what's going on down there. One woman from Yoguntam Child Protective Care Place, they write a letter to the court that I don't care about what's going on and I have issue with FBI, CIA, whatever. I talk about FBI, CIA, and my ex-husband said that he didn't want me to deal with no finances or whatever for our son. Hello, I have all the rights for my son. So I recorded all conversation, like all telephone calls to the hospitals. Everybody who is speaking to me, I record them on my phone. I have a list of dates and everything that has been going on and taking places. I have active information of what's going on. So how this bumbleclad woman gonna write a whole fuckery, sent to the courthouse talking about I don't care about anything and I am what you call that, Robin Mutter. Like I'm a bad mom because my ex-husband said this, my ex-husband said that, and she feels like I'm not cooperating. The bitch left my son and the mother to look about death certificate. I say, hey, if you are government officials, why not get somebody to assist my son? My son is 16, the Oma is around 95 or something like that. There must be somebody who could go with them to the office for the dead people, whatever, for the certificate and whatever. You understand? I know I should go and do what I can do, but what if I was not there? There must be somebody there to assist or not. Right? Then I told them, okay, I'm going to call one lady. That lady can go and assist my son. These people gonna tell me now, Child Protective Service in Germany, Ludwigshafen, they're gonna tell me, Shanique, say, my son don't need anybody else when I'm talking to my son like every freaking day. Like 4 or 5 times for the day. And I noticed that he's not having somebody around him to assist him. And then these people went and had a whole court case behind my back. Like they had a whole court case behind my back. Here in Germany. On the 7th of November, they had a whole court case behind my back without telling me anything. Let me tell you that. And they said they sent me a letter. When I tell them, okay, I'm going to police, I'm going to lawyer, one woman called me saying she's the lawyer for my son. And that right after, I tell them, okay, since they want to do all the fuckery behind my back, I'm going to police, I'm going to lawyer. One next woman called me saying she's the lawyer for my son and that I have a court date and this and that. The 14th, I have a court date. 14th of this November, I have a court date. And the court date is about the rights for my son and to look about the finances. They want to take control of looking about the finances, all the inheritance and this. And the other woman, she wrote in the letter that, like, I want the finances, what my ex left. Mind you, I left that man, I did not take a cent. Because I have it written contract between me and that man. I have a contract where he stated, I even have it in voice recording, right? He stated, I don't need to bring him to court because everything he's going to give to the kids. So I didn't take anything from that man. What do I need with all of that? You understand what I mean? So okay, she said she sent letter, but it looks like I didn't receive the letter. They have a whole court case. These people know where I live. They talk to my son. So how the heck they gonna say they don't know my address? All they're gonna say, number one, they say, literally they said, like, I am not interested. I don't give a F about my son. This, that. My son is 16, mind you. Ooh, my son is 16. I just bought painting for my son. I bought a whole bed for my son. I give my son money to buy food and all of that. What these people not doing, right? I was at the house with my son and my other kids, right? I bring plantain, food stuff with a whole bag go give me son, right? What they don't know about. So now if you are a social worker, right, and the ex-husband tell you crap about the mom, isn't it your job as a social worker to look first about the mom before you accuse the mom about things and write it in a written letter and bring it to the courthouse? Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? I'm just asking. Isn't it that the way it's supposed to be? So, okay, she made all kind of false accusation about me and all of that. Friday the 7th, I got the letter from the courthouse, and that's when I realized that they already had a court proceeding without me. That means the judge is also a crooked judge, because how can you be a judge and you don't know where the other person lives? That means that you judge is a crooked judge also, or not? How can you send out letters, have a whole court case without informing the person who's supposed to be at the court case? That means the judge is crooked, the lawyer is crooked, the social workers are crooked. And if they are crooked, as it shows, they are not to be trusted. Anyway, this Friday, I got the letter. I went to lawyer Monday. The lawyer said he's going to look at what's going on and he will let me know. And yeah. Anyway, the lawyer, I got my own personal lawyer, right? My own personal lawyer, after they saw what was going on, what I documented everything, he said he cannot make it. After he say he will look at all of this and all of that. The other lawyer now, he say he can only make it on the 17th, but because this is like an alpha fan, he cannot do anything before the 17th. So I can go there, because you don't need a lawyer to go there, because they just want to say you accept to have somebody to deal with the finances, right? So, and then it's like somebody gonna show me what's going on. But me, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know when somebody can fake documents, fake a will, fake a testament, fake a sales. I don't know what is fake for documents. So how am I going to be looking what this person is doing? They need a professional person like a lawyer or a notary of public, or somebody who's gonna look at the documents and look that they are real from fake. You understand? Because yeah, people be stealing stuff. Anyway, so I contacted many lawyers in the area, and most of them, like all of them, never reply or said anything. So I don't care, but I have it recorded. So my plan, I go to the courthouse, you understand, and hear what they are saying. Number one, they cannot take the rights of my child, because my child will always come to me. That's fact. We always be talking. My child always be coming to me. My son, me and my son, we are like this. We are very close. We speak every day. He called me every day. When he needs something, he called me too. You understand? So, and when he don't need something, he still call me. He come and look for me, and I go and look for him. So we have a very good relationship. So I don't know what's up with these social worker people. You understand? My son is in 2 years 18. So the reason I told my son he can go like live in a Vaughan group place is because he has his practicum, he have his school, he have his friends. It would be selfish of me to remove him from all of that to bring him where I live. Right? It would be selfish, I think. But then again, if push come to shove, I will move, or you have to move. You understand? Like, I was speaking to my other ex, and he was telling me maybe it's best for me to move, go that direction and fix everything so my son don't have to go in a Vaughan group and this and that, like a living group, or I don't know what is these things. For the 2 years and make him set straight, he's working and all of that, then I come back here where I'm living. You understand? So there are options. So as I said, karma do exist. When you least think about people, when you least care about the situation, when you heal, when you move on, these people will get the karma. And the problem is, you might feel sorry for them, but you cannot help them. Because even if I was there, right? Even if I was there in his whole sickness, he's still going to pass. I still cannot help him. Right? And the karma is so wicked. First, his brother died. The Stefan, the youngest brother. I have nothing to do with that one. Second, the grandfather died. The other brother have organ problem, and the grandmother is left. And funny enough, the older brother who have the organ problem always was good to the kids. And the grandma, she was always good to me and the kids. So the whole bloodline is out. It's only my son who is left. Like, the whole bloodline is out. That's what I'm telling you. The mother have 3 sons and a husband. 2 sons is dead, 1 is left. The husband also dead. And me, I have to be praying for my son, because they have the blood running my son's blood. So I have to be praying for my son. Really? So for people who say karma don't exist, please. Karma exists, justice exists, and this situation is weird. You understand? Next thing, there was like mail fraud. Here in Germany, first world country Germany, mail fraud, lying social worker, and manipulation, gaslighting, projection. Here in Germany, corrupt politician, corrupt cops, corrupt this, corrupt that. I told these people I'm going to let the whole wide world know what's going on. Corruptness is here in Germany, null comma null. Yeah, like for real. Like, what do you want to steal from a 16-year-old boy? Right? What do you want to steal? And my son, like, one guy went to the hospital, one lawyer went to the hospital right, to talk to my ex to change will. My ex already made a testament. So why are they going to the hospital again when he's almost dead, right, to change a testament? What? And then this lawyer is going to ask my son for $200. For what? What the bumper clat me my son called me, you know, and I'm like, Wagwan, you good? My son said to me, say, Mom, that's what he said now, Mom. Yeah, so, you know, I eat a lot a day, and these people tell me they're gonna give him $35 or something. So my son eat a lot because he's big and thick and strong, ne? And I say, how much money I have? Him say, I have €300. So I say, okay, that can keep you until me come there Wednesday, because I'm planning to go there tomorrow, you know, but I'm going there the Thursday. So, he say he's not going to have €300 because he's going to give the liar €200 because the liar said my son should give him €200. Me say the bumbuck like this. Now me call this other woman who says she's my son liar, and I text everything to her and I tell her, hey, one liar said him want €200 from my son. I want the bumbuck like this. And from the liar went to the hospital to see my ex-husband and claim him want €200 from my son no see him again. My son don't see him again. So tell me now, all of this situation no fishy. So this liar now for my son, I go tell me say my son should not pay anybody anything. Cause me Google it. Me Google it if my son can pay something or not. You understand? And for what that is. This is crazy. Then one social worker where I live is telling me that a 16-year-old cannot inherit anything. Huh? Of course. I Google it, it say yes, 16-year-old can inherit, but wait until them are 18 before them can do anything. So people, let me tell you something. You see, here in Germany is not easy. And I told my ex the time him sick, wait little. So that until my son reach 18, then everything is fine. Him can dead and bumbo clock go on. But the ancestors now wait for him for dead. Him dead and gone. So when you think karma don't exist, karma exists. You understand what I say? The $80,000 BMW couldn't save him from cancer. The house can't save him from cancer. The woman them, if him have woman, actually I never see him with no woman or whatever, but them can't save him from cancer. Can't save him. Not even the billions of dollars. If you have billions of dollars, it can't save you. You see? So karma do exist. Karma don't miss nothing. And some people love to talk about, oh, karma don't exist because people are live them best life. You know why? Because you still have up that person in your heart. You don't let go of this hurt. It's not easy to let go of hurt, but yeah, you can let go, you can forgive, because how I forgive this person? You want to know how? I think about this person not being on my level. I just think, okay, this person is dumb. So it's not his fault why he's dumb. For real. This is how I see some people, and this is how I let go of shit that people do to me. I just think in my mind, okay, this person is dumb, this person is illiterate, That's the reason why they make the decision that they make. Bam! Me, I move on. Saga. I can't forgive all days open live and tell lies about me and my dead father. I'm so mad. Well, me not understand what you say, but I'm just saying. You understand? Everybody get them karma. Karma, hear the sirens. Karma don't miss no address. That's why if you treat people good, you understand, and do the right thing and stop being weird. Don't follow people who tell you to lie, to cheat, to gaslight. Don't follow them people there. You understand? It doesn't matter who the person is. You see, people who do somebody who is innocent something, they will get it. I've experienced it every time. Peaceful one, my dad wasn't even my real father. You'll find that out. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's up with these men. I don't know. And I don't know what's up with the women. My father passed over. My father died already too. And I also found out my father was married all the years I'm here on this planet. Like I'm here 40 years on this planet, and when my father passed over and when I rushed to the hospital, when I was at the hospital and everything, that's the time I'm finding out that this guy was married and all the shit is going on. It's crazy. It's super scary and weird. So people live your own life. I'm telling you, you see when somebody dead, that's the time you hear all kind of something. That's the time.